Hi, Old Mac New Life here. Today I'll be going over the steps to batch processing images in Adobe Photoshop CS2. By batch processing, I mean performing the same operation on multiple images, something that would be really tedious to do one image at a time. In this case, I want to take a group of differently sized images and rescale them all to 1280 by 720. The first thing I'm going to do is go into Finder and create a folder to store the rescaled images. Then, back in Photoshop, I'll open an image to work with. I'm just going to use one of the background images that ships with the OS, since that will give me a decent batch of files to work with. To process this batch of images, I'm going to record a macro. Other types of software like Microsoft Word support macros, and the idea here is exactly the same. You're teaching the software what you want it to do, and it will refer how to perform these same actions on other files. So, go to the Action tab on the right side of the application, and click Create New Action. This opens a new action dialog. Give the action, that's your macro, a meaningful name. I think resize 1280 by 720 sums this one up pretty well. Leave the action in default set and click record. The little button marked with the circle under the action tab should be red, indicating you're now recording your macro. With your macro recording, just go through the normal steps of resizing an image. With that done, go ahead and click the Stop button. That's the button labeled with the square under the Action tab to complete the recording of the macro. You don't have to, but you can also go ahead and use Finder to check that your rescaled image was saved. Now to test our macro. Back in Photoshop, under the File menu, select Automate Batch. In the Batch dialog, you can see that under the default action set, the action we just created is selected. You can set the source and destination folder from this dialog, as well as set a naming format for the output files. I'm going to change the destination folder, but leave all the other options as is. The option set, click OK to run the action. Photoshop spends the next minute or so looking like it's lost its mind, but it's just running your macro. If you look under the Action tab, you'll even see the play button lit green as it runs. When completed, this button will go back to its normal unlit state. There's no other cue to indicate your action was completed successfully other than that button and no error messages. Let's take a look and see what we've made. Go ahead and open Finder to navigate to the folder we set the action to save the output files to, and yes, there are a bunch of image files here. Check the size of a few, and yes, it looks like they've been rescaled to 1280 by 720. That's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you like this type of video, why not subscribe to the channel? Anyway, thanks for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye!